What's up? It's Gazatas. Uh, so I've been taking a break because I've been dealing with some real life stuff recently. Uh, I know it's been a while since I've uploaded a video. I just, I wanted to make a video like I was watching some stuff, or well, not watching, but thinking about some society stuff like recently. And like, I don't know, like, the one thing that got me really thinking, I guess, was like a friend of mine was talking about how one of my friends of mine was telling me like, well, I should probably do this. I should consider maybe doing this or changing that or whatever, what have you, you know. And I was like, you know, nah, like I'm gonna do what I want to do, shit like that. But with that being said, uh, I just I'll be upfront and unfiltered. Society pisses me off, as I'm sure it does a lot of other people, but it doesn't piss me off the same way as other people do, especially since probably some of my subscribers know that I'm very spiritually in touch and so on and so forth. And it 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 really kind of just I don't know, like it really gets me like going like I can't stand the fact of the whole fucking social media standpoint, for example. It's so stupid how everybody is so focused on likes and shares and everything with that matter. Everybody like, oh, it's the most important thing in life. No, it's not. I mean, you can't take likes with you to your grave. You can't take the pixelated things to your grave with you or beyond your next life, whatever, what have you. You can't take that. You can't take that shit with you. It just doesn't go with you. So it's like everybody thinks, a lot of the things that I do on the internet, like everybody thinks that, like, if I'm in a game, if I'm on my social media, I'm uploading videos or whatever, that I'm just doing it because I'm trying to look for everybody else's approval. It's like, I don't give a shit if anybody approves of what I do. I'm doing it because I enjoy it. Let me do what I enjoy. And if people like it, that's good. So be it. If people don't like it, I could care less. I'm not looking for people's approval. I'm just doing it because I like it. And a lot of more people that do that these days, less people are being able to handle it. And it's like, you know, I'm the type of person I believe being bluntly honest, no filter, being, just bluntly honest and upfront. Because it's funny because everybody talks about how, well, I don't want to be lied to, I don't want this, I don't want that. But then when someone's honest and gives them the things that they do want, they still piss, whine, and moan. And it's like, no, you said this is what you wanted. Man up, woman up, take it up how you need to. Because it's what you wanted. It said you what you wanted, so obviously you want it, so take it like you're supposed to. Don't cower out about it later. But perfect example would be like, oh, there was somebody in my like came across in my life once that they wanted my honest opinion, and I told them I was like, "Are you sure?" I was like, "You know me, I'm bluntly honest. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. You want my opinion?" They're like, "Yeah, let me have it." I'm like, "All right, well, you know." To be honest, I don't think you should be making this fucking decision, and it's not a very good one. You need to be done with that person and go on to something else better. Long story short, and you can probably guess what it is from then on. Well, turned out that they got really pissed about my that opinion that I had. They like got all mad and offended, and I'm like, I told them I was like, dude, you asked me for the opinion, my blunt, honest opinion. You know how I am. You knew how I was when you asked the question. If you didn't want that, then you should have changed what you said then and said you didn't when I asked you if you were sure. So it's so yeah, it's like it's not so much as I do things because I'm looking for approval from society because I could care less what society thinks of me. I really could give two shits less what society thinks about me. I don't care. I do videos when I want to, because it's what I enjoy doing at that time. And I love doing my games, I love doing my gaming videos. I mean, if I upload other videos too, I enjoy doing whatever I do in my videos. That's just simply put. And it's like, if somebody doesn't approve of that, I don't care. You don't have to sub to my channel. You don't have to like my stuff on my social media. I don't care. And it's like, at the end of the day, it's like, it's funny because like some people will be like, well, I don't care if he's doing this, this, and this. I'll just sub to him. Stuff like that. That's fine. That's cool. Sub, don't like, share, don't share on YouTube, Instagram, Snapchat, whatever, what have you. I don't, whatever. You're that like, share, whatever, don't have no bearing on me doing what I'm doing. Ain't gonna stop me. It ain't gonna make me quit. Ain't gonna make me cry. Ain't gonna matter. It ain't gonna matter. I could care less. But the main thing I want to say about society is that how everybody is just at each other for no reason. People will just go at each other for no reason half the time, or they'll just make up a reason to do it, and it's like that's not okay. I mean, you can't just, for instance, someone can't just you can't just walk past someone in the sidewalk and just, oh, you got a problem, and then just start something for no reason. I mean, and then people that do that are going to get mad because the person that they are starting it with is going to come back and defend them. So of course they're going to. You disrespected them, of course they're going to come across. I don't see why society these days. I don't see why people get so mad, offended, or so surprised when someone they attacks back. I don't see why people get so surprised over that. It's like you're attacking each other. Of course, each other's gonna get defensive. It's how y'all are. And everybody's just like, well, it's just how society is now. It's how the human race is now. It's like, no, it's not. It's like you guys are just made to believe that the celebrity bullshit's got you brainwashed, thinking everybody's gotta have the perfect body, the perfect haircut, the perfect face, this, and that. No, there's no such thing as straight on perfect. Like, no joke. Like, if you, for instance, you could have the smoothest surface. Matter of fact, this thing I got in my hand, it's a knife. I'm not gonna whip it out, of course, on camera, weapons and all that stuff, and promoting violence and all that. But it's what it is. Closed, it's what it is, and you'll probably see you playing with it here off camera. But take that for an instance. You see a smooth surface, looks perfectly smooth, right? Well, the other night I was watching YouTube videos on things under a microscope. You'd be surprised at how many things that look perfect when you take the time and actually get to looking and analyze and pay attention, and you get it under that microscope and examine it. It ain't perfect. It ain't perfect. I can tell you right now. I can have a piece of my skin. You got a piece of celebrity skin. Ain't neither one gonna be more perfect than the other. If it is, then evidently something's wrong or something's been changed. But I'll tell you right now, the one thing about it is they're not gonna be perfect. One's not gonna be more perfect than the other. But I will tell you what will be in them both though. They'll both be the same. They'll both be human DNA. I would like to think, of course, that they're not anywhere superior to us, unless, of course, there's some freaking alien that's a celebrity or some shit. But for the most part, I'm pretty sure that most of those celebrities out there, their stomach, their intestines, their heart, their lungs, it's all in the same damn place as everybody else's. They're the same. They are the same. And everybody thinks that being a celebrity, that, oh, you're gonna want that attention. Everybody every 5 seconds coming up to you, begging you for this, asking you for that, everything. I'll tell you right now, that'll be all fine and dandy for like the first few months, days, weeks, whatever, what have you, however long your attention span, your tolerance span can take it. After a while, you're gonna get so used to it, it's gonna drive you insane. Why do you think half the celebrities out there, when people do all that, they get about annoyed or irritated or kind of get tired of it after a while? Sometimes after a while, they just want to be treated like a regular human being. So be treated like a regular person. They want to be able to go to a game or something without people just freaking out and swamping them and then making things even more stressful. They're just coming there to relax and chill. Let them relax and chill. You come across them or you're somebody that's a big fan, go up and, hey, what's good? How's the game? How's your day? Don't. oh my god, and make a big scene. Just, oh hey, how's it going? A simple, hey, I know you, hey, what's up? Type thing, Don't make a big scene. That's just not it's not okay sometimes or all the time. Sometimes yes, not all the time. Uh Another thing is that, of course, I'm sure I don't have much room to talk here with this either, but like looks. Okay. So for anybody, before anybody wants to start hating out there, yes, I'm not a lot of people, any family that may watch this video may not know, but yes, I'm not single anymore. But so before anybody tries to be hating on that, no, I'm not making this statement because I'm single. That's not even nowhere near close why I'm making this statement. But the statement I want to make is that when it comes to this whole relationship game, I see a lot of posts and videos being made about the posts people make about the relationship status, all this stuff, and it amazes me that like what I see in society now, it's like there's no 50-50 when it should be 50-50. Yes, I understand guys can be assholes. They can be shallow or so called shallow if you want to call it that. I don't think it's called that. I just think it's a guy who wants an attractive chick and who can hate him for that. If that's his preference, so be it. Don't try to shove this shit down his throat. Uh, but also, I know women got their preferences too. They want what they want, vice versa. That's cool. Everybody needs to go for what they want that makes them happy. But one should not be trying to shove stuff down the other's throat. For example, what I've been noticing lately is that a lot of females want that dude that's got the six pack and the money and the car and the mansion and everything else, but it's not okay for the guy to want that same thing. That's not 50-50. That's not equal. That's not fair. Like everybody says they want. How you going to say you want equality, but there ain't no quality in the equality that you want? Like how is that even, if anybody gets what I'm saying? Like you can't have equality unless you have quality to go with that equality. You can't, that's just not even, you want to have quality equality, if that makes sense. You want a good equality in society. You don't want shit quality of equality. You don't want shit equality in society where everybody picks and chooses on when the equality. No, you want it around the board. So what everybody wants is around the board. And I get with this whole some of the equality stuff that's been going on recently. Matter of fact, the one thing I'm not gonna don't want no stupid religion turf war, feminism turf war, anything going on like that in my comment section. I don't need it because I'll jump in and I'll shut it down instantly. I'll just delete the video or I'll ban anybody that starts or delete any comments that start or whatever, what have you, whatever I got to do. But with the whole feminism thing, there is some good parts in that, but it also gets taken way too out of context. Equal rights for women to some extent, yes, there still needs some of that worked on. But this whole thing with some women nowadays going and trying to hit on a dude, jeez, that was loud. That kind of startled me a little bit. Uh, but no, a lot of some of the equality that goes on now, or the feminism, whatever, what have you, whichever you want to call it, it they a lot of them want to go and be able to hit on people, not in a good way, like full blown hit on people, and not expect the people to defend themselves back. That's not equality. See, that's where we're messing up at. Yes, nobody should be hitting anybody. I'll tell you right now, nobody needs to be hitting anybody. It's dumb. Unless you are fearing for your life, nobody needs to be hitting anybody. And don't be, oh, he touched me on my shoulder, I'm fearing for my. No, no. Men shouldn't be hitting women. Women shouldn't be hitting men. Women shouldn't be hitting women, and men shouldn't be hitting men. It shouldn't be like that. There shouldn't be no violence. I mean, what? Why? Why does it exist? I mean, animal kingdom, that's whatever. That's survival. But humans ain't eat humans, so why are we? Why are we? Why is that the thing? And in some countries, if that's supported, go for it. That's you. That's your thing. But where I come from, we don't. That's that. But anyways, what I was saying was is that you can't you can't be a guy, expect the woman to be a 12 on the scale and you to still be a 2, and then she don't want you because she wants a 10 in a guy, and then you call her shallow. That's not okay. You know, that's just her. She wants what she wants, and you want what you want. If she's what you want, but you're not what she wants, you can't force that on her. It's not okay. Same when it comes to women. If a guy wants a good looking chick, but he's not interested in you because to him you're not you're not attractive, you can't shove that down his throat. Can't be shoving it down each other's throat. It's not okay. So with this whole thing nowadays where everybody's all about weight and health and all this, yes, we all need to be healthy and shit. Yes, people have medical problems where they gain weight, lose weight, what have you. I got a friend of mine that actually just went through some medical stuff with the whole weight thing. And you know what? I still support the dude. Doesn't mean I hate him. He's still a friend of mine. That's the thing. People seem to fail to understand that some people will be friends with anybody. Anybody can be friends with anybody, but when it comes to relationship attractiveness, people are allowed to have their preferences. You can't force a preference onto somebody that was born with the preference they have. Can't do that. It's not. You can't. You. It's just like trying to say how somebody's born some way. Like if somebody's born in a boy's body thinking they a girl, you can't. They were born that way. You can't just sit there and rewire that. You can't just open their brain up and then there's wires that plug into. It's not how that works. You're that way. It's how you were born. That's how you gonna be. It's how that is. It's up to you if you're the parent or whoever that's trying to help the child, raise the child, what have you. It's up to you how you handle that situation. How you handle that situation is going to affect also how they turn out when they get older. Um, like if you, for instance, uh, hang on just one second. If you go and like, oh, what's a good example? Okay, so for instance, if you were born a girl and you think you're a boy, and let's say let's say there's two girls that were born this way, right? Girl A, girl B. Girl A's parents don't support her thought process, but girl B's parents does. Girl B's parents that help support her and helps her through life in the way that she needs is going to turn out way better than girls A parents who's against it, ridicules her, and all this other shit. She's gonna turn out to hate society, hate her parents, maybe even the entire family. She's gonna rebel hardcore and bad. Versus the girl that got the balance, the help, the support, emotional support, the providing of the the parents and everything that she needed. You can't, and I don't research this shit. This is just shit that I've gathered up from my mind, and I do research some of it, but it's not something I'm looking at the computer researching right now. This is something that I literally just think of off my mind, and you know, I know a lot of people are going to agree with my opinions, or as I call them, facts, because a lot of the times I come across people who that's your opinion, and it's kind of like, no, I've asked like enough people to know that this isn't an opinion, this is a fact. Like, why are you even? So before I get on that tangent, I'm just gonna get off that now. So that's with that tangent. Um, Another thing with this other thing is that uh, for anybody that does go for fame, I mean, if that's your thing, if that's your cut, and that's what you want to do, go for it. I mean, anybody can be whatever the hell they want. Honestly, like you just got to put the effort in, which a lot of people nowadays are too lazy to do that. And so, that being said, uh, when it comes to a lot of your, uh, I guess not industries, but things that people are into for hobbies, well, when it comes to YouTube, Twitch, and live streaming in general, and recording videos in general, uh, I understand. I don't know how to word this because I know if there's ways I word this, it'll just catch me heat. And Honestly, though, I'm just gonna be blunt, straightforward because I can just delete comments if I need to because this is me being just what I do and who I am because I like doing this. Uh, when it comes to a lot of the live streaming and stuff, I see how like some they won't admit it, but I know some places. I'm not even gonna say companies or anything like that. I'm just gonna say certain places and certain websites and things that I play usually will determine how your progress is socially and or possibly that affects the game that gives you benefits over others by whether you're female or male and by how good you look or by how much you so-called reveal with your clothing that you wear. And that's bogus. That's bull. Like, come on. Like this, everybody can be more mature than that. What is this? High school, grade school? He said, she said. Tommy did this to Sarah. Sarah, oh my God, I can't believe he did this to Tom. Whatever. This is retarded. Like, why are we basing it off this? Why can't we base off morals and what we like in entertainment and how we like someone's personality? Not, oh my God, she has big tits. I'm gonna subscribe to her because of that. I don't really care about her content. What kind of reason is that? Like that's one, you're thirsty. Two, you're just desperate for the attention from the famous people. Or three, I don't even know because I can't even go on with that. But like it's I don't know. Like it's just crazy. I was just sitting and thinking about this and wanted to record this video and talk about this. So like I don't know. Like I just was sitting and thinking and everything like that. But, you know, that being said, uh, I'm gonna try to upload more videos, live stream more. I may actually live stream this weekend. Oh no, yeah, Friday, Saturday, maybe we'll see. Uh, but maybe tomorrow if I'm up early enough. Who knows? Or if I get told not to come into work. Honestly, that's whatever happens with work is whatever happens for me because anything goes on there. One time you find out you're working 7 days that week, and the next time you find out, oh, you're off this day and tomorrow because something broke on the machine or something. You just never know. But with that being said, I just wanted to make this video because I was just kind of feeling in a mood to just kind of rant a little bit and like just kind of let people know my opinions. So, uh, thank y'all for watching. If you could like, comment, subscribe, do share this video. Uh, Subscribe if you want. Don't if you don't want to. View it. Don't have to subscribe really, honestly. Do turn notifications on. So if you do want to keep track of my videos or see anything I may say in the future, you at least know that I've at least put up a video. Share if you want. Not demanding you to. It's honestly up to you. Uh, I'm like I said, I'm not really good at this whole YouTube video making thing. Like I'm not good with this whole social media thing because like I said, it's a hobby. It's just something that I like to do. So it's just kind of like here you are in your face type thing. But that being said, I hope you all have a good evening. And for those of you, wherever you are, wherever you are on planet Earth, have a good night, have a good evening, morning, day, afternoon, whichever. And this is going to be your boy Gazuthis. I'm signing out. Peace out.